can rescue me. This is my breath. If you were mine, if you were mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven. Cherish the days, won't go astray. Cherish the days, won't go astray. Cherish the days, won't go astray. Won't be afraid, won't catch me running. Ruling the way that I move. You take my hand. You show me how deep love can be. This is my breath. Cherish the day, won't go astray. Won't be afraid, won't catch me running. Cherish the day, won't go astray. Won't be afraid, won't run away.
Welcome back to our channel, and if you are new here, welcome. Jumping right into day one of our cleanse, I took the first juice from our 7-day cleanse, and then for lunch I made this arugula salad, which consisted of arugula, avocado, capers, cucumber, dill, tomatoes, Italian seasoning, lemon juice, roasted red peppers, and a little bit of our seasoning salt. The seasoning salt and the Italian seasoning will be linked down below. You could order those on our website. And this salad was just really light and refreshing. I always like for that first meal of the day to be something raw or light, typically a juice, smoothie, or a salad. So on that same first day for dinner, I made these wraps. The wrap itself is a raw coconut wrap, which is made from coconut meat and coconut oil. If I'm being honest, the wrap was bearable, but it wasn't my favorite wrap. So some other options that you could use for a raw veggie wrap could be like a collard green. You could use a nori sheet, or you could just make little like lettuce wraps. Microgreens on top of that lettuce. I'm gonna take 2 tomatoes, a little bit of that vegan bacon, so a little bit of purple onion, some artichoke, maitake mushrooms, okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so I have my wrap. Some of this left. I'm just gonna throw everything into a mixing bowl and basically just make a little salad. So microgreens, a little bit of salad going into that bowl. I'm gonna chop our onions and our tomatoes just a little bit smaller. these maitake mushrooms, which I love so much. Okay, so again, these are just the scraps from our wrap. If you don't have any scraps, then you could just make this salad, or you could skip this step. So there I have that. Toss those in there. These are like basically little baby pickles. Lemon juice. I have a little bit of dill also from earlier, that salad we made. So I'm just gonna break all of that up. These are cooked beets, just in water. Just gonna add a few of those. Some capers. Also just a nice couple little spoonfuls. So I'm going to take some Kalamata olives, and I'm just going to put a few olives so far. I'm going to take some of our Italian seasoning, just right on top. Dressing you would like. I'm taking a little bit of a vegan ranch. So good. Beach mushrooms, just cutting off the bottom part, a small handful, and I'm just going to add a whole cucumber, These are hearts of palm, and they are just in water. I'm just going to cut them this. Cut that last section. I'm going to cut 2 mangoes. This is a good mango, nice and orange. I'm going to cut my mangoes into cube pieces. Mango, hearts of palm, cilantro, and then that watermelon radish. If you want to meal prep this and maybe take this with you to work, I would say just leave the avocado out and maybe cut the avocado fresh right when you're about to eat it. But this also stores really well in the refrigerator, again, minus the avocado, because all the flavors really just absorb, because we're going to be adding some things like coconut amino, a little bit of salt, And then also we are going to be taking our chili crunch oil, so the flavors only get better. So this honestly tastes better on like day 2. This last little half of my purple onion, green onion. I'm just gonna get some nice pieces. This is 2 avocados, 2 mangoes. I have some hearts of palm, the purple onion. We have some mushrooms here. I have that cilantro, the watermelon radish. And again, this is everything that is gonna go inside of our bowl. Down the center. Ingredients. Just a nice look for you guys. Our seasoning, salt. So I'm gonna take some salt. I'm next gonna go in with some toasted sesame oil and just drizzle it on top of coconut aminos. This here is a soy-free alternative to soy sauce. Nori for kaki. Here we go. So I'm going to be taking this one, which is just consisting of nori, kelp, black and gold sesame seeds. The last thing that we're going to be adding in this bowl before mixing it up is going to be our chili crunch oil. Take some chili oil, and I'm doing about 1 tablespoon of chili oil. So I'm just drizzling that. I like to pair it with some nori sheets, and you kind of could just put it in there and wrap it like a little wrap. In my wrap, like that. Get a little bit of everything in there. Something I really love about fasting is that you really learn to listen to your body and eventually have healthier relationships with food and just overall the amount of food that you consume within your body. So after having this vegan poke for lunch, for dinner I had an early dinner, which really was just green juice because I wasn't craving or hungry for another meal. The following day, day 3, I started off with my juice cleanse, and then for lunch I had a soup. So I felt that it was really important to add this into this cleanse video, right? Because not only is everyone having different intentions and cleansing for different reasons, but if you are new to fasting, especially if you are someone who maybe does consume a lot of processed foods or just doesn't have a lot of raw intake of fruits and vegetables, those first few days may be discouraging for you. You may have headaches, or you may just feel, a lack of energy. And instead of just stopping completely altogether, maybe you could just fuel your body by having something still healthy but light, like a soup like this. And I think that's really important to note because rather than, throwing in the towel or giving up, you just set a new goal for yourself. Maybe next time, my next goal is to fully do a raw juice fast, but it's okay if starting off, I needed a little bit more energy because some people go to work. Some people don't have the means to just be at home relaxing while they are fasting and flushing out their bodies. So I wanted to add this in here just to share with you guys, it is okay. Everyone is on their own journeys. I know for me personally, I fast really just to kind of reset my body and give myself a 100% raw intake of foods, because I do primarily cook my foods, and even if I am eating healthy foods, I really do recommend having raw foods, having a raw food day, or maybe just on the weekends eating only raw foods. It really does your body wonders, and you're also giving your body a chance to reset and relax, because especially in like the standard American diet, you're so used to eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, big, huge meals. And once you do start fasting, you'll realize that your body really doesn't even need 3 huge meals a day. Your mind has trained you to think that you need that much food, but as you fast, you will realize that you really don't need to stuff your face 3 times a day, have multiple snacks a day. You will begin to listen to your body. So that was the purpose of showing you guys this soup. It was super delicious, and it also was really light. After I made this soup, that was all that I needed for the day. This was my lunch, and I didn't end up having a dinner because, again, I didn't crave to have another heavy meal. I added in some garbanzo beans into the soup to kind of help fulfill me, and I felt great for the rest of the day. It was really light, and I had herbs in there like lemongrass, cardamom, some black pepper, and some chili flakes, and it was super good. So moving right along to our next day, again, I'm starting off with our 7-day juice cleanse, and today we are on day number 4. Day number 4 was actually a all liquid day for me. I got up, had my day 4 drink, and then I had a green juice, which is bitter melon. Now, if you are someone who is detoxing for like infection purposes or even high blood pressure, diabetes, bitter melon lives up to the name. It's very bitter, but it is a really deep detox, and it's something very affordable that you could just go pick up at your local Asian market. Even some regular grocery stores do have it as well, but I just juice it, and I dilute mine a little bit with water, but you also can take it as a shot. It's super bitter, you guys, but it is so cleansing to your body. And yeah, y'all, that's all I needed that day. So day 4 was just strictly liquids, and then I moved on to day number 5. Starting off with day number 5, we're taking our day 5 juice from our 7-day juice cleanse. And then for lunch, I made this super refreshing kale salad. And I'll pop the ingredients here for you guys on the screen. It's just some kale, purple onions. I absolutely have really been loving roasted red peppers in my salads. They are just so good. So I took some of those, chopped them up, tossed them in that salad. I'm taking our hearts of palm. We just have a little bit left. And I'm really just using all the ingredients that I showed you guys in the beginning of my fridge tour. We're just working with whatever we have. So I have a couple hearts of palm left. I'm taking some capers, which I love in pasta and in salads. I'm taking some of our Kalamata olives, as well as I'm going to be taking some beets. And then I'm also taking some cucumber, super refreshing. I love cucumbers, especially with any raw meal. Whenever I'm doing anything raw, I just buy a bunch of cucumbers. These are raw garbanzo beans, and they're kind of similar to like edamame as far as them being in a little pod. I popped those into my salad, and I had some Italian dressing. For our dressing, you can use whatever you would like, and that concluded that day. For days 6 and 7, they were also strictly liquid days. So I completed the day 6 and day 7 juice from our 7-day juice cleanse, and then finished off with this pumpkin seed milk. Now, this milk is not only really good, but pumpkin seeds are really good for parasites. So, not only are you having a plant based milk alternative, but you're also helping to eliminate any parasites within your body. And if you'd like to add any sweetener to help you with the taste, you can. To me, this pumpkin seed milk almost has like a cheesy taste to it. I almost imagine making like a salad dressing out of this because it does have that creamy, almost like cheesy salad dressing taste. So if you want to add a little bit of sweetener, you can. But that concluded my 7-day fast, detox, body reset, whatever you want to call it. And every single day, I also paired this with our multi-mineral and full body detox capsules. I will link everything down below, all the seasonings used, the 7-day juice cleanse, and where you guys can get those at. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.